Fight and talk back again. I'm delighted to be joined by victorious Frank Wilby. Frank, that belt looks good on your shoulder, my friend. How is that for you?
Staying there. I'm going to be going everywhere, brushing my teeth, showering. I'm going to be doing everything with the belt for the next few weeks until everyone else gets pissed off with it. But I won't be. You know what I mean? It's going to be stuck to me like glue. But no, it's taken a lot of hard work. As I said, I'm 38 now. I'm going to be turning 39 this month. Training doesn't get easier with age. It gets harder. The injuries last longer. Things hurt a lot more. You end up in the bath like an old man a lot more than you would be just jumping in the shower. So no, it's going to be sticking with me for a little while.
If we look at the fight itself, I know you've just spoke about it there with Lenny, but like you say, that choke went on. When I was looking, I didn't think it looked like it was on too tight. You were saying you went purple a bit, but was that very much once you were in that you thought, right, let him burn his arms out here?
Yeah, when he first caught me with a shot, when I went for the takedown just to try and recover that little bit, dropped into the guillotine. He had it on when I first dropped. It was tight. That's when I felt it on. I twisted to the side, took my body off the center, got that little bit of gap between in my neck, and got that gap in his arm. Got that little bit of nice triangle to breathe. That's when I felt the feeling go back into my head again, you know. And I knew at that point I could just sit, and I knew he was squeezing. I let him squeeze until I could feel the release on his arms, where he couldn't squeeze anymore. As soon as I felt that, popped the head over the top, caught him with a few decent shots, let him turn his back, put the hooks in, got the neck, and that was the end of that.
Very game opponent for you as well.
He was, to be honest, like I say, like I mentioned a couple of times already, it's been a long time since I've been in the cage. It's been a long time since I've stepped foot in it. A little bit of cage rust, to say the least. Was a little bit lackadaisical, probably didn't really take it a little bit too serious until he caught me with that shot. And then I sort of like, hang on, I'm actually in a fight here. I better wake up a little bit and do something. But yeah, he was a game opponent. He fucking hits hard. He caught me with that shot, and it was a bit. I went a bit dazed with it and ended up on the floor. But like you say, just took that composure, like what Ian treats it. If you get caught, just relax. You know you can take control it, get your breath back, get what you need to, and then just crack on. We know what we can do. Just take our time with it and go, you know. And that's what I just had I had Ian in the back of my head saying it, and I'd rather have him in the back of my head and win than him in the back of my head lose and have to deal with that when I go back to the gym. So not only for my boys, I wasn't losing because I don't want to deal with Ian when I go back to the gym either, to get battered from pillar to post because I lost the fight. But no, he's a great trainer, and what he said to me I had in the back of my mind, and he knows as well as I do, I don't give up. I was either going out or I was getting out of it. There was only two options for me, and lucky enough, it was the latter of getting out rather than the passing out. So no, it's good.
You just touched on, of course, your two boys are here tonight. Again, it's been 9 years since you were in 2016.
Yep.
How special was that for you? The moments as you were making the walk,
it was
second year music started, the pop from the crowd, just everything. How special was that?
It was very. I'll be honest with you. When I came round the corner, I tried not to look at them, but obviously your peripherals catches them. I saw them in the corner of my eye. You could see the pride in their eyes looking at me. You know, my lip got a little bit shaky getting up towards the cage, which probably knocked me a little bit, but, you know, kept the composure, got in the cage. But I said to them before we came, with them coming, there's not a chance I was going to lose. Yeah. There's not a chance. Whether, like I say, if I was going to lose, I was going to have to be knocked out or pass out. There was no other option that was going to happen. There was no way I was tapping in front of my kids. Not a chance. He was either going to snap a bone or snap me out. There's not a chance I was going to be tapping. So hopefully they knew. I heard them screaming for a little bit, otherwise my ears were covered, but I heard them all screaming in a couple of times, and I knew I was getting out of it. I told the ref a few times. He was asking me. I was like, no, I'm fine, thumbs up. Let him gas his arms out, and that plan worked perfectly. Gave me enough time to recover from his big shot, which he did. He bangs hard, caught me with a shot, dazed me a little bit, gave me some time to recover, then took the win.
Last one then as well, of course, you fought on Machine MMA all those years ago, fighting on it again. Just how incredible is it to see the promotion go from strength to strength and where it's at now?
Like I said to Ian before we had this, obviously I've been with Ian a long time. I've lived up north now for 12 years. I fought, when I first moved up, it was 6 weeks after I moved up. I went to train with Ian. I was with London Shoot Fighters before that down south, and I found his gym more or less straight away after moving up. Fighting for Ian is important for me. He's been there for me since day one. He had a lot of pride in me. He showed me a lot of backing throughout my whole career, amateur career. And he allowed me to come back, which is what I liked. We had a good conversation about it. Obviously, I'm getting on. I'm not the youngest lad out there. I think I was the heaviest on the show, one of the oldest on the show. But he's always shown me the confidence to be able to get back in the cage. Although sometimes I had a bit of a question for, am I too old? Am I getting on a bit? he never showed that to me at all. We had the conversation, and he said he'd watched me train for a good few weeks after coming back. He said I still had it, and hopefully I've proved that to everybody that I still do, and I can still get in there and mix it up with the best of them.
I think you certainly did. Look, Frank, we'll let you go and enjoy your time now.
Appreciate it, mate.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Cheers.